It's hilarious to see content creators realize that they actually have a soul. This girl tried OnlyFans and it did not go the way she planned. Let's look at this video, man. This is a crazy story, but I'm happy she came to this realization, and I'm happy that she's sharing it with the world so people could see that it's not what it's cut out to be.
Always took some pictures of me, and I uploaded one picture on OnlyFans. And it wasn't nothing crazy. And my one rule, I told Luis, I was like, listen, so I had one rule for him, and then he had one rule for me.
Yeah.
That's her man, by the way.
My rule was do not ask me, and I'm so serious, do not ask me to take pictures inside of our house. I don't want my kids' lifestyle and their like temple to be on this platform. Like if you're going to take a picture of me, it's going to be outside. It's going to be on a boat. It's going to be
somewhere else
on an Airbnb. It's going to be anywhere else, because I am.
Yo, it is so annoying when people compromise themselves morally and then try to create a moral argument around it. Like, I'm going to post explicit pictures of myself on OnlyFans, but I would never do it in my home where my kids live. No. Not around where they play. No, it'll be out there on a yacht, on a boat somewhere, outdoors, but never in my home, because I have respect for my home and I have respect for my babies. Yet they're going to go and put explicit pictures on the internet for $2.99 a month, not a picture.
Not mixing those two things together. Make a little disclaimer, a little statement. I don't want you guys listening to what I'm saying now and being like, oh, that's a good idea. Okay, I won't take pictures inside my house because I have kids. Like, at the end of this whole topic, I want to steer you guys away from it, especially as a mom. So like, I don't agree with it. So I'm not here to persuade you to do it. I'm here to kind of steer you away from it, because
I'm glad that she's doing this, right? I'm going to call her off, but I'm glad that she's doing this, because so many people think that this is a good idea. And it's insane how demoralized people are as a result of the internet, right? They see the winners. People always see the winners, man. It's like boxing, for example. The UFC catches a lot of heat because they say that their fighters don't get paid enough, right? And then they look to boxing, and it's like, I'm a huge boxing fan. I've been watching boxing my whole life. There is no money at all in boxing. The top 50 guys in the sport of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of fighters worldwide are making money. So we're constantly watching the 1% of the 1%, and we think, oh, there's money there. Let me go over there. The reason why you never hear that there's no money in boxing is because guys, they have something to hope for. They know that they can't get there. They're good enough. The UFC is a little different. They can make good money if you're a top guy, but they just feel like, they still don't make enough as the boxers. So that's why they feel like they don't get paid enough. Mike Tyson made $500 his first fight. Some guy literally took it out of his pocket and gave him cash. You're like, yo, who gonna pay me? Pay you what? Yeah, here, take $500. Get the hell out of here. So, people are watching all these OnlyFans models and all these adult content creators, and they thinking that because they're constantly seeing the winners that you can win there. But in reality, most of these women are putting themselves out there and they're making them less than minimum wage, because they don't know nobody. You don't have a platform. You can only make money on that if you have like hundreds of thousands of followers online.
We don't have influencers that are brave enough to go on their platforms on social media. I posted my first picture, and I didn't want, I was kind of embarrassed for my audience to know that I was doing that, because I am a mom, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna promote it on my story at like 3 a.m. so that my younger audience, and so that everybody doesn't really see what I'm doing.
I don't buy it. Why don't you post it at 4? Why did it have to be 3 a.m.? That's a demonic hour, girl. And you're doing some demonic stuff over there. Why you posted at 3 a.m. so your younger audience doesn't see it? Huh? You could have posted at 4 in the morning. Your audience, if they ain't up at 3, they ain't gonna be up at 4. Why you posted at 3 for, girl? You on demon time? What you doing over there, man? Y'all practicing Santeria over there, man? Y'all look Latinos, man. Huh. I can't believe that's her man next to her, too. This is crazy.
So I promoted it one time on my Instagram story, and I kind of blurred out my picture and I put the link. And I had people subscribe. Like, I had so many guys subscribe that I was like, oh shit, like, damn. But I felt so bad. Like, I didn't feel clean. I felt like I wasn't doing the right thing.
Yeah, and that's
I'm going to tell you people something, man. I don't know how the world has forgotten that you have to possess an extreme level of trauma in order for you to feel comfortable getting naked in front of the world for the people to see. Like, that's not a normal thing. Most people don't feel confident naked next to their partner. A lot of females have sex in the dark because they feel insecure about their body. You understand what I'm saying? So there's an extreme level of trauma that comes behind a lot of people that go online and put themselves out there. And normal people are getting on the internet, they're gaining this massive following, and they're like, oh, I can monetize this on OnlyFans. They're thinking about the money, but they're not understanding that they may not be carrying the trauma that a lot of those other women are. A lot of those other women could do it, no problem. They don't care, right? But if you have a soul, man, oh, believe me when I tell you, it's going to weigh on you quick.
Thing, like, that's like, I've been thinking about it the whole time. Like, you know how people say, like, oh, you sold your soul?
Yeah.
It's not that you're actually taking your soul on a piece of paper and be like, oh, here you go. It's actually like you're selling your morals, your soul.
My man, you posted it at 3 a.m, bro. That's a devil hour. Everybody know that.
Like, when you're putting your soul to the side and your morals to the side and selling it to get money, because that's what basically you would have done. But you had a bigger moral ground. You're like, nah, I just don't feel right. I feel dirty. I can't do it.
I posted
If she had a high moral ground, bro, she would have never done it to begin with. That would never enter, that thought would have never entered in her mind. All she was thinking about was money. She wasn't thinking about herself. She wasn't thinking about her kids. She wasn't thinking about her marriage. She wasn't thinking about the people that know her. She was only thinking about money.
it, didn't feel good. I ended up deleting it like 2 days later. And I ended up
48 hours later. She's like, yo, let me see how much more money I can make the next 48 hours, and then I'll take it down and I change my mind. I mean, it's already out there. People already seen it. People already screenshot it. Let me try to get as much money as possible and take it down at a time frame where people would be like, oh, no, she really did regret it because it was only 2 days.
disabling my account, and it took 30 days. Like, you can't use OnlyFans for 30 days for it to be permanently disabled. I ended up doing all that. I just wasn't happy. And as a mother, I was like, there's no way I can put this content out of me. Then to post content with my kids and then just have one life on OnlyFans and another life on social media and then be with my kids. And like, these men are obviously going to go on my Instagram, obviously going to go on my TikTok to know more about me and see more about me.
They were already on your Instagram because that's where you posted a story. These are dudes that were already following you.
And I'm like, I don't feel good with a guy looking at me a certain way on an image.
Yeah, this is freaking insane. I'm happy though. I really am happy, and shout out to her for owning up to her mistake. Hey, listen, ain't nobody perfect, right? None of us are perfect here. You ain't walking on water, I ain't walking on water, right? We all got skeletons in our classes. The problem is that a lot of these people put their skeletons up for display on the internet. And unfortunately, she did. But she did backtrack. She said, hey, I messed up. Thought I was built like that. I wasn't. This is not the way. Don't do it. The feelings that come with it are not good. The money's not worth it. Don't do it. I love that message. I love people who make a mistake and push the right message to the younger people coming up or to other people who are thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're steering them in the right direction. Hey, I messed up. Let's learn from my mistake. Let's learn from, I regret it. I wish I would have never done it. I hope it goes away, right? And hopefully it does go away. I don't know what kind of picture she put up there. Hopefully it was nothing too crazy, right? But I like the fact that, you know, because she's, I'm pretty sure they have a pretty big following if she went on OnlyFans. You know, I'm happy that she went out there and she did right and told people don't do it. It's not worth it. The money's not worth it. It's going to crush your soul. And at the end of the day, you know, we ain't meant to be on the internet naked, man. We're not, man. If you want to run around naked, man, go over to Africa and go to one of those uncontacted tribes. That have no idea that civilization even exists, man. Go around naked over there. You're going to be accepted. It's going to be normal. That's just the way of life. It's nature, right? But if you didn't grow up there, man, no, stay away from posting yourself naked on the internet, man, because that's not cool. You're going to attract nothing but creeps. You don't want creeps as an audience, man, because it's going to get weird real quick. And you cannot ignore the DMs, you cannot ignore the requests, and you cannot ignore everything that comes with it, you know? So shout out to her for owning up to her mistake and telling women, don't do it, it's not worth it. Now, how men, on the other hand, yo, this is like, I would never be able to understand how dudes have their women out here on OnlyFans. Like, is money that serious? I don't get it, man. I could never. Thank God for some men, though, right? Shout out to Adam22. Oh, man. Talk less, do more is an embodiment of the spirit that the Broskee carries, because around here, we don't talk about it, we be about it. So if you want to help support and grow the Broskee army, the Broskee channel, the Broskee movement, go out there and get yourself a little water bottle, man. If you're out there hitting them gyms, man, get yourself a little coffee mug to remind yourself, man, stop talking so much, man, and start doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you have some goals you're trying to attack, man, and you want to attach yourself to a meeting that's going to empower you, go cop that right now, man. The link is in the description box, man. Y'all see it below, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and I see you next time. Peace!